Alright guys, we're back for another season of Midwest Whitetail. It's 2022, we're in Maryland, so 1 week from now exactly we'll be kicking off our season. A lot of hard work went into this summer, trying to plan, figure out what bucks are around, using some different strategies this year. As you can see right here, standing over a rope scrape, that's one thing in the past year I've really tried to take advantage of as far as locating bucks, figuring out kind of where the core area is. Not so much hunting over it, but just trying to figure out which bucks exactly are hanging around different areas. So we've done a bunch of new small kind of kill plots this year, no-till. And then one thing we've taken advantage of too is overseeding into the bean fields and the corn fields. That's worked well for us in the past, but this year we did a lot more plots. Hopefully that'll work for us this year. This year we're hunting the same farms as last year, nothing new. A lot of the bucks from last year too are sticking around. One buck in particular on the farm that we're on is Starbucks. This will be the 4th year of having pictures of him. He's a 5-year-old. He blew up. I don't plan on him staying. He didn't last year, but hopefully, based off the years before that with the crop rotation, he's going to stick around, and we can capitalize on that. This farm really gets hot during the rut. As the fall comes in, the crops come off on this specific farm anyway. A lot more bucks start filtering in. So not too worried about the lack of mature bucks on the property this year, but we know it's going to get better. So another property that we have is the property that Rye built his buck Teddy off of from 2 years ago. That farm has a ton of big bucks. One in particular was the big 8 I had caught him last year. He's back this year, and he's probably the biggest frame deer I would say that I've had a chance to hunt. Calling him Ludwig. So he's real hit or miss. He sticks around a lot during the rut, but so early season hopes aren't too high, but we know he's going to be around the area. Another buck in particular on that farm is this big 9-point. He's been fairly regular. I don't really have a name for him yet, but real big frame deer. You can tell he's mature, at least 4.5 years old. Another buck on that farm is this real, he's a 12-point. He may be 11, maybe 13. He's got some small stuff off the basis, but real goofy looking rack, real unique. Calling him Callie. He's a new buck for the year. I don't recognize him from last year, not to say he wasn't around, but that's a deer that's been fairly regular too. Definitely all nighttime, but he's definitely in the area. So one more buck on that property that I'm probably going to try to shoot is a 10-point. Pretty infrequent, but he is around. Calling him Dakota. On one of the other farms, you guys probably remember from last year, Stumpy. He's back. He's from what I know him to be, he's 5 years old. Didn't get a ton bigger, but definitely a mature deer. So if he wants to hang around, then we're definitely going to try to target him. He's real hit or miss too, so not high hopes for him, but if we can get him with somewhat of a pattern, then we'll try to capitalize on that. But that's kind of the main group of bucks we're going to focus on to kick off the season anyway. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and freshen up all these rope scrapes today, do some touch-ups on the final few stands, and then 1 week from now you're going to see us in the stand. And hopefully we'll be sitting behind the big old buck for everybody going out. Good luck this season. Kind of want to transition to a new member, someone who's going to be filming with me this year a little bit, Joey Eyler. He's joining the East team, so you'll probably see him in the stand with me this year. He's got some good stuff going on, some new farms, so hopefully he'll have a lot to bring to the table this year.
What's going on, guys? My name's Joey Eyler. I'm fortunate enough to be part of the Midwest Whitetail East show this year, so I'm pretty pumped about that. We got 4 more days here in Maryland until the season kicks off, and we've been grinding it out this summer. We've been putting in some hours, moving stands, putting new stands up, moving cameras, trying to find these deer. We actually put a new stand up on a farm today that I've been hunting for about 3 seasons now. That's where I got 2 of my shooters that I'm after this year. I got one that's named Mr. Clean. He's a real clean 8-point. and then I have a real wide 7-point, but I haven't named him yet. But me and Kyle Lawrence are going to be hunting together this year. We're going to be filming each other. He's been helping me, I've been helping him, so I'm anxious to see what we can put together for you guys. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.
Get ready to do some work. What's that, 20?
Hi, I'm Jake Justus. Thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail. We're out here on the farm in Ohio today. It's August 13th. Dad and I put up a brand new redneck fiberglass blind back at a spot we called Old Faithful, where we've got some upland game bird mix and some clover planted. We then went on and sprayed some of our clover plots that were looking a little weedy, and put out some cameras and made some mock scrapes. So we got a good push here today, a lot done. We're going to come back in a couple weeks, check some cameras, hopefully have some hit list bucks to show you guys going into the fall. It's starting to get to be that time, and we're really excited. So stay tuned here to Midwest Whitetail.
Well, good morning, folks, and welcome to Midwest Whitetail. It is August 19th, and I have been trying my best to get this food plot back here ready this year for fall, but I have had a terrible time. Weston and I, my grandson Weston and I, overseeded this a couple weeks ago, and I've just been overtaken by this one grassy weed that is prevalent here in south central Pennsylvania. So about 2 weeks ago I bit the bullet and I sprayed the whole, it's a hunting food plot, it's not that big, with clethodim, and it's basically killed everything, but there's a little bit of clover left. So here we are at the last chance to try and get some seed down. So today I'm just going to overseed it one more time, and I've got a little bit of red clover just as a filler that I'm going to put down, and then I have a bag of the mixed blend of all kinds of fall stuff. I do have one secret ingredient that is overlooked in many ways, shape, or form. It is buckwheat. Deer love buckwheat, and they will hammer it the whole way through archery season until it's gone. So we're going to give this one last whirl, get this overseeded, and hopefully it'll be green come October, and we'll get some deer meat in the freezer. Well guys, it's August 31st, and this is the first chance I've had to come out and just take a peek at my food plot since I've replanted them again, and things have just taken off, sprouted, and just are looking great. Stay tuned, and we're excited for a new season for Midwest Whitetail.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Midwest Whitetail East Show. We're back here in southeastern Pennsylvania today, here at the end of August, and we're up here checking on a food plot I put in back in the beginning of August. Did a basic fall brassica and winter pea blend. It was a good spot to me last year. Shot my biggest buck ever off this plot, so that was a good opportunity, and looking to hopefully repeat that again this year. I'll be hunting southeast Pennsylvania for the most part, and then I'll also be hunting some public in Maryland. So Maryland starts here in about 2 weeks, and then we have Pennsylvania coming up here in about 3 weeks. So really looking forward to getting in the tree here and bringing our story to you guys. Right now I have a few bucks I got keeping an eye on. One's at a new spot, it's a 10-point, and looks to be at least a 3.5-year-old buck. So we'll keep an eye on. See what he does. And then Maryland, you know, just hunting some public, have some decent intel with some cameras out, but not really looking for anything too special on the public. So hope you enjoy the season and following us along. Thanks for watching.